So finally decided to upgrade on the engine. Went from a 2.5 to a 9.5 on this Dinghy. And boy, does this thing fly. Oh, we got some lip. And there we go. That's not even full throttle. Oh yeah. I freaking love it. Hey guys, how's it going? Just want to quickly talk about dinghies. You know, shopping for a dinghy. If you're shopping for a dinghy for the first time, it can be quite a pain in the butt, as you might as well know. You got all kinds of options and choices: hard bottom, soft bottom, or inflatable bottom. You know, fiberglass, plastic, metal, wood, ribs, or your rubber inflatable. It can be overwhelming. And I'll just tell you kind of how I did it when I went shopping for a dinghy. I took a few things into consideration. The number one thing I was considering is, you know, what did I need a dinghy for? Mainly it was just to go island exploring, you know. So I didn't really need a workhorse. And also, with that being said, that means I was going to drag it behind the boat, as you can see. Or if I decided to throw it on top deck, I didn't want it to be too heavy. So I needed to be light. So that's why I went with a rubber inflatable dinghy. Now, also, I chose the inflatable keel floor versus the fiberglass floor or hard bottom because of the weight. It's so easy for me to take that dinghy, deflate it, fold it up, throw it over my shoulder, and throw it in the bed of the truck or whatever. One person can do it. Now with a hard bottom, you can't really do that. You know, maybe some of you can, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. So that's another thing to consider. Also, lifting it onto top of the boat if that's what you want to do, or you're going to drag it behind. Now also other options, you know, price wise. The cheapest obviously is going to be your fiberglass dinghies. You know, you can pick one, pretty decent one up for a couple $100. Once again, those are great, especially if you plan on doing a lot of rowing. I don't recommend an inflatable keel for rowing. It's going to be way slower. Now, your plastics, steel, or your fiberglass, way easier to row. They cut through water a lot better. But if you're not worried about rowing, if you're going to get a motor, you know, you have lots of options. I'll show you my dinghy here. I put on, originally I put on a 2.5 horsepower just to kind of get me to and from the beach. And it was great. But then I decided it wasn't enough because it takes forever. And when you want to go fishing or exploring, I'm sorry, that's just not going to cut. It's going to take you all day to go from spot to spot. So I recently upgraded from 2.5 to 9.5. And boy, does that thing fly now. And it's a rubber inflatable with an inflatable keel. I got a 2-stroke 9.5. That thing has power. So yeah, when you're dinghy shopping, take in consideration what you need the dinghy for. If you want it to be a workhorse and you're going to be spending a lot of time on the water, you're going to be hauling a lot of people, you know, your best bet is rubber inflatable with a hard bottom. That's going to be a little pricey. You know, they can get into thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars even. If you want a workhorse to beat around, definitely consider steel or a fiberglass dinghy. but you know, a fairly well constructed fiberglass dinghy. Those things you can beat around if you plan on doing like boat cleaning, things like that. Or if you just want a simple recreational, you know, a little plastic dinghy, or you know what I got, the rubber inflatable with a soft keel. I think that only cost me about well, I bought it brand new, so it cost me $700. I had another one that I got used from 1985, I believe. It was an Achilles rib. I got it for about $350, and it was in really good shape, but then later it just started getting some holes and it was sinking in the marina, and they didn't really like that, and I wasn't always able to come patch it up, so I gave that to a friend. He's gonna take care of it. Don't let good things go to waste, and got me a new one. It's been fishing all over the place with it. It's really nice. So hope that kind of helps, guys. You got any questions, feel free to comment below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, please. If you don't like it, thumbs down, subscribe. I'll try to post more videos for you whenever I get a chance. Let me know. Peace, guys. Have a good one. Here's a nice hard bottom. You know, you can see the difference. It's right between my dinghy and somebody else's, but both of ours are inflatable bottoms. You can see there's more room. You know, it's a massive dinghy compared to those. Now, if you really don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to, if you're single and you just want to get from shore to the boat, there you go. Get a canoe. You get a good workout. It's cheap, it's fast, and it's fun. Canoe or a kayak.